No. We are not alive. We are alive. Stars listening, then a rain, out in the lane. It sings our song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. Got away, it's the bluebird, here to stay, here's a new bird, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland, ooh, walking in a winter wonderland. Okay guys, that was a little solo intro. I hope you enjoyed. We haven't chatted with you guys in a while. I have been posting other content, the vlogs and the hospital visits, the gender reveal, and a bunch of other videos for you guys to see and keep up to date with me. And today I wanted to film the second trimester update video. I did my first trimester update. I'll post a link somewhere on here. A couple of things changed from the first trimester. I wanted to see actually the first trimester video that I recorded. I already don't remember what kind of symptoms I had, but yeah, you can check it in the link down below. So let's begin. So my second trimester started at 14 weeks. I'm using this app called Pregnancy. I'm going to be making a new video, you guys, what am I using during pregnancy, because I also bought a couple of things to help me during this pregnancy to make my life a little bit easier and to take care of myself a little bit better during this time. My second trimester started at 14 weeks and it ended at 26 weeks. Currently I'm 27 weeks, that's already a third trimester. So last week was my last week of the second trimester. I wanted to show you guys the belly. You're going to be able to see. There's the bales. When I measured, it's around 86 centimeters, 87, fluctuating. But I kind of liking measuring it in the morning to see what kind of progress I'm making. So yeah, it's kind of nice. After all of this not feeling well and being a little bit like nauseous, I never threw up in the first trimester, I already told you that, but I felt nauseous and didn't want to eat, nothing at all, and I didn't have much energy as well. I was like taking 2 naps a day. So from there, second trimester hit and I immediately lost all the symptoms. I stopped having the nausea. I immediately gained energy, like week 14 hit and immediately everything like changed. So I started feeling much better. I did not take any naps. I began having some appetite and high energy. No naps at all, like from 2 naps to no naps at all. So it was, I really felt the second trimester energy levels increase, as they say. But I started to have some round ligament pain, and this is the pain around here, around this kind of crotch area, because the muscles here are stretching. And for example, if I stand up too fast or if I lay down and turn around too fast, I start having this pains. If I sit down, for example, for a long time as well, I stand up and I really need to like really slowly stand up for the muscles to get some time to warm up and stretch. Otherwise it just goes from like from being so stretched to like, you know, to cracking. So you need to be really careful with that. If you're having round ligament pains as well, I would say, yeah, just try doing things slowly and stretch your body a little bit. I haven't exercised, I think, properly at all. I just had a couple of exercises. I did yoga here and there. I also did a fun workout that I'm going to link down below, you guys, as well, by one woman. I think Amy workouts or something. she does have quite a nice bouncy workouts where you move your body, but you don't like push yourself too hard. Because like I was out of breath the whole time in the first trimester. So from feeling exhausted and super gassy, I went to really high energy and wanted to do a lot because I felt like I was missing out during this first trimester. I was missing out on posting videos, and I was not as productive as I normally am, and it was a kind of bummer because I felt like yeah, it's difficult to produce a human, but like the part where you have to do things doesn't stop, and I felt like I was not missing out, like I was kind of lacking my productivity during that time. Then week 15, I got myself a couple of things like pregnancy pillow, because I started to feel uncomfortable when I lay down on the side, and during pregnancy you cannot sleep on your back. You have to sleep either on the left side or on the right side. This is just the left side, because when you sleep on the right side, the baby's pushing you the liver. And I kind of notice it now. When I turn to the right side, I start feeling cramps on my right side, so I feel it a lot. So yeah, week 13, I started having around ligament pain. I started to have more of a belly. Before week 12, I did not have any belly. Started to have as well itchy nipples, I wrote down. They started to itchy randomly, I don't know why. I was going to the bathroom every 2 hours, and I was waking up as well every 2 hours. Like at 12 and at 2 and at 4, like by clock. So week 15, I started eating normal portions, and I was not feeling that I'm getting that full like in my first trimester. So in my first trimester, I ate a little bit and I felt like nauseous after eating this meal, whatever meal I was having. I felt it was too much, and now I'm eating normal portion like I usually eat, and I do not feel too full, so that's a good thing. In week 16, I have still great energy. Started to have sharp pains on the side ligament near the pubic bone, like somewhere around here. I started to have really sharp pains. Usually when I was walking and after sitting, if I stood up, I started to have the ligaments in here. Week 17, I started to have the back pain, and yeah, it was the whole week of back pain. So week 17 was a back pain week for me. I don't know, it just came out of a sudden. Probably yeah, and I did gain weight. I did gain 4 kilos. I started to be 49.5 the time when I went to the doctor, and yeah, she told me that okay, you did not gain any weight during the first trimester, so now 4 kilos is, it's fine. She could deal with it. When I started to get heavy, I started to get at night when I go to bed, like side ligament pain here. I started to have sciatic pain, and this is the pain. So sciatic nerves branches from your lower back through the hips and buttocks, down each leg, through here and then down. Sciatica refers to pain that radiates along the path of the sciatic nerve, which branches from your lower back through your hips and buttocks and down each leg. Typically, a sciatica affects only one side of the body. Yeah, during pregnancy, it's kind of common to have a sciatic pain. So when I lay down like on one side, for example, all the weight that I gained, like already like 8.5 kilos now, right? I lay down and all the weight is on that nerve, and I feel it start to pain right here, and then I wake up when the pain goes all the way down the leg. It's really uncomfortable, and at times I'm getting it. I'm not sure if it depends on exercise or when I'm doing exercise. Sometimes this happens. When I'm not doing exercise, sometimes this happens. So I'm not really sure, but that happens at times. Yeah. At week 18, I started to feel the first kicks. She started kicking on the right side. I just felt like I was a little bit gassy or something. I started to feel her kicking daily starting week 19. And week 18 it was just a couple of kicks, and then starting week 19 it was like every day I felt her kicking. And mostly like on the right side I feel her feet. She's very she's very strong when pushing with her little heels. Even my boyfriend, I put his arm, you know, every other day just for him to feel the kicks, and he likes it really much. So it's my 6th month. Week 22 to 26, I got a couple of things for myself. I bought a belt, pregnancy belt. I got compression socks, and I started to feel heavy, a little bit heavier than usual. My legs started to hurt, so if I walk, for example, for a long time in a supermarket or just out, I just get out of breath, I get exhausted, and I want to go back home. Then in week 24, I did the glucose test. That's a gestational diabetes test. I passed. My levels were 72, and then after 1 hour, they 77, and then 89, I think, in the 2nd hour. So they all stayed under the limit, so I don't have the gestational diabetes, and I'm very, very grateful for that. I also got tested for the vitamin, that's iron. I'm super low on iron. He's supposed to have from 30 to 130, and I have 10, so I'm very low on iron. And I went to the doctor with this thing, and then she told me that I need to switch my vitamins that I'm taking right now from Care to folic acid 1 and iron 1. Usually you don't get as much from multivitamin as you get from separate folic acid and iron vitamins. So I switched to that. I wish I did the test earlier and figured out early, because I started to really panic because I don't have much iron, so the baby doesn't get much iron, and I was really upset with her that she did not advise me to do my vitamin testing earlier. But if you guys are like watching it on an early months, try to ask your doctor to get you vitamin tested earlier, so you can actually see what you're missing. I'm like very low on calcium as well, but it's just enough of calcium that I have. I thought I would be like very much low. With iron, this is like completely low. And I saw in the vlog of another girl that they did a blood transfusion to her while she was in labor, because she did not have enough iron, and it can be very dangerous and cause anemia in the baby, from what I saw. But yeah, you need to confirm and make sure, and I do not want a blood transfusion. And I'm not sure if I'm going to increase my levels of iron, but I'm eating now spinach and leafy greens, and drinking beetroot juice, and having a bunch of other red vegetables and green vegetables to get my iron levels up. And since I'm not having much of an appetite, I don't really want meat or anything like this. I'm trying to force myself eating these things, but it would help if I really just started earlier. That's like a tip point if you are like early on now. Then let's move to the week 26. That's when I started to feel her hiccing up. It's when I felt her like somewhere around here, and she was making just a constant moves inside the uterus. You know, they're just constant like this. And when she moves, otherwise she's like, she doesn't have a constant movement. She's all over the place, and this is how I know that she gets hiccups. It's like constant. From moving to the end of the 6 months, I got to be super tired, taking naps again, taking 1 nap a day. Yeah, that's about it. I started as well having acid refluxes, feeling like a burn inside the throat. I'm feeling like it's right here for a couple of days now. Before I had it after I had juice, but now after dinner, before dinner, I just have like burning here. Yeah, for a couple of days now. So this is how it is. This has been an update. And the other thing that I noticed, and it has been like this throughout the whole pregnancy, is my nails. They are raging. I never had this long nails before. It has nothing to do with calcium. I'm quite low on calcium. It's been like this since day 1 of pregnancy, and I did not take any multivitamins until I'm 3 months. So I'm gonna show you guys. This is my nails right now. You can see they are super long, and I feel like I'm having a French manicure. I just painted them blank because I don't know what to do with the nails. I never had this long of nails. I literally just file them a little from the sides and leave them. I was struggling to do things with it. They bend constantly, and when I was washing the dishes as well, like they just bend. When I opened the fridge, they bend, and I just like, oh, they bend, but they're still strong. Look at these nails. So it has nothing to do with vitamins. Let's just say that. It has everything to do with your hormones that you get during pregnancy. So even if I had a bunch of vitamins, a bunch of this and that, I would not get this strong of a nail that can bend 10 times and still be in a good condition. Yeah, so that's just one of the things that you don't get unless you're pregnant. I would like them to stay like this after I give birth, but which is like crazy to think about now. It's like 3 months away. This is really funny. But yeah, we have another appointment, ecography appointment this Friday, and yeah, I was advised by my doctor to go get checked again to see how the baby's doing, how she's growing, and how much weight she gained, because she was shocked on the weight that I gained. I'm already like 53.6 this time, and I was 45, so I gained 8.5 kilos, and I felt like she just told me that, oh, I cannot gain that much, but like I'm not feeling like I gained much anywhere else. That's why I feel now guilty when I'm having a cookie, or I'm just seeing something sweet and I cannot have it. I'm like, I gained already 8.5 kilos in 6 months, and I cannot have any cookies. So yeah, I feel guilty for that. So. And another thing that we gotten this book from friends of ours. We gifted them this book before they had the first child, and now they gave it back to us. This is a book by Heidi Morkov, What to Expect When You're Expecting. It's a very famous book, and I'm reading it now in Portuguese. I thought I would not understand the word. I know it wouldn't make sense, but it looks like I understand almost everything, and only sometimes there's just a couple of words that I don't understand, but yeah, it's kind of fun. I'm reading it by weeks, so the first part is basically full of questions. There's a question and answer, question like Q&A, and then there is a description of by month. So first month, second month, 4th month, 7th month and stuff, and like postpartum as well. And you see the part of Inness after the baby's born. Postpartum, first weeks of a newborn life. If you have problems, chronic problems, if you have problems during the pregnancy, signs and symptoms, and foods, what to eat, and how important nutrition is during your pregnancy. So yeah, basically whatever question you have, this is a very good book to read. So I highly recommend to get this book. Thank you guys again for gifting it back to us. This was very nice. I think this wraps up my second trimester update. This is just some things that I experienced, and I'm going to keep you updated for the third trimester as well. And I'm planning to do a couple more videos, and then maybe I'll take a little break in January or February. We'll see, whenever it's going to be, because I feel like I need to take care of myself. I need to go out more, and now there's sunny, for example. I would like to go out and go for a walk, go to the beach, but since I need to work and I cannot really relax myself and concentrate fully on keeping my pregnancy healthy and getting my weight in check. So I'll see you guys soon in my next videos, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are on any stage of your pregnancy, leave a comment down below how you're doing, and let me know your symptoms as well. If you're in a second trimester, I would like to know how you're feeling. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!